Pete here with the Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel, your source for information about stimulus packages, business news, help, stock tips, whatever you need. Comment below and let me know, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. This is a coronavirus help video. I'm going to cover everything. If you need it, it's here, so I would recommend watching the whole video. We're going with rental information, assistance programs, business help programs, if you name it, health programs, it's probably in this video. So anyways, let's just start off. First of all, there's a lot of programs that I have in different videos, but for some reason, it seems like everybody's focused on the big ones. So you want to keep in mind that you might want to take notes or get a pen here because this is some information that can help you out. So if you're in Pennsylvania, some of these programs, I actually have the link to the actual programs or videos. If you're not in Pennsylvania, you'll be able to get help. But if you search my channel for stuff like grants, relief programs, you're probably going to find some stuff that you never heard of before to help start your business, restart your business, open back up, hire employees. That's what this video is about. So first of all, I'm going to have a link for the Pennsylvania Rental Relief Program. The Rental Relief Program is part of the Federal CARES Act. Basically, what it's designed to do is if you have documented proof of financial problems because of the coronavirus, it'll actually help pay your rent and back due rent to help so you don't get evicted. So this is a great program. If you need rental help, go ahead and check that out. If you're not in Pennsylvania, what I would recommend is search rent relief programs and then your state, because in Pennsylvania, it's called the Pennsylvania Rent Relief Program. So I would have to think that most states have that same terminology. If you can't find that, you may want to contact, try maybe like rent grants for coronavirus or something like that. But you can also try contacting your local representatives, because if the representatives of the government, a lot of times they know what the programs are, and if you tell them you have problems, they should be able to help you. But a search, more than likely you're going to find what you're looking for. So besides the CARE Act, they're planning on extending the moratorium for rental evictions. Personally, I'm not, just being honest with you, not extremely a great fan of that, because I'm a real estate agent, and from the point of view of a property owner, if somebody's not paying you, I've seen people actually lose their properties. And I'm not saying people are definitely doing it, but I've had other landlords ask me what to do because some people are just not paying and they are working, because they said, well, you can't kick me out. So I don't 100% agree with that. I'm just telling you it's there. I know a lot of people aren't dishonest, but sadly there are people that are dishonest in the world. So they're extending that, and take advantage of those programs. Don't make your landlord suffer if you really are having problems. Next is our job training programs. Trump signed a declaration to help get people back to work, get people trained for jobs if you're having problems. And this was basically done as a workforce program. So if you're having problems, basically they can help get you trained and help pay for living expenses while you're training. So the best place to search for these programs, it's called Career One Stop. So if you go to careeronestop.org, you will find that. I will have a link in the description. And keep in mind, these are programs for businesses and for individuals. So whether you're a business owner or you're an individual, if you're thinking about getting trained to make more money, you want to check that out. Next, if you saw my other video on drug costs, by the way, Trump actually just passed 4 regulations to lower prescription drug costs. So I'm going to have a link to that in the description if you want to see the full video. I think it's about 45 minutes, but it's definitely a good watch because a lot of people aren't aware of all the things that get done by our government and by Trump. And he's actually forcing a reduction of insulin as well as many other drugs. So I'm just using a generic term, but if you're having problems and you have medical needs, there's a website called needymeds.org. I will have a link in the description if you want to make sure you get to the right one. check it out. But they actually have information about healthcare jobs, nonprofit jobs, and they also have assistance for people with medical needs and healthcare needs. So you want to check that out. It's a good step. So if you have problems with debts, the one place that's good to go would be HUD.gov. That's HUD.gov. And search for housing, debt counseling. They also help with credit card, auto loan debt, almost any type of debt that you might have. Keep in mind, in a lot of places, there's actually free credit counseling. And I think what I'm going to do is probably make a video on how to fix your credit for free. So if you like that, comment below, let me know. Actually, being in auto sales years ago, I was taught how to fix people's credit. And I actually did this with real estate too. I would fix people's credit for free because hopefully they would buy a car or a house off of me. You know, and most of the time you can actually do the stuff for free. So I think I'm going to make a video on it. But this has more help than just fixing your credit. If you go to HUD.gov, I will have a link in the description. They can help you with a lot of different things. And there's probably some type of local office that helps you with that type of stuff. So if you do an internet search, which I don't recommend, that's where you go to all these companies that charge you a lot of money. I'm not saying they're not providing any value, but some of them are scammers and some of them have gotten sued. But keep in mind, if you give someone $200 or $300 or $400, most of the times it doesn't make sense for you to sue them, even though they don't do anything for you. So that's why I would recommend trying to get free resources, contact the government, or do what you can to try to get help with that. If you have business debt for a local small business, it's always a good idea to check with a local small business development center. You can also check with your bank because the SBA, or go to SBA.gov. If you have certain SBA loans, you can actually get into a debt relief program through them. So the debt relief programs are expanded because of the coronavirus, and they're basically doing what they can to try to keep businesses afloat. Keep in mind, if you don't ask for help, nobody's going to just jump up and help you. That's not how the world works. It doesn't work that way with anything typically. If you want it, you got to go for it. I was going to make some videos about the EIDL and the PPP, but I have so many of those. They are going to extend the PPP. I did put that in my other videos because it's a better program for a lot of businesses to keep people employed. The economic injury disaster loan, the grant, is also more than likely going to get extended, and the grant is probably going to get pushed out. So you want to keep posted for that information because I'm definitely going to update as soon as that comes. So this is Pete with the Small Business Resource Center on the stimulus programs and things that can help you. So this all is there, and well, you got to take advantage of it. Watching the video is, not going to help you if you're not going to take advantage of any of these. The link for everything will be in the description. So if you need something and I didn't tell you about it, please comment below. If this is helping you, comment, because that helps me out too. Liking it also helps me. Sharing this with a friend also helps me. So I'm not trying to sound, like I'm being needy, but keep in mind it takes a lot of time to research this stuff. So just asking for a like. Thank you very much and have a great day.